Well, first chance that Ding's had. I'm not sure if anything pops to the left corner. He did have a look at the two reds. The first one past the other one. Other than that, it's an awkward shot in the middle. And that's not a full pocket. It will go, but it's not what you want for the first shot of a break. It's about half a pocket, that. And this is a narrow one to the middle. Missable. That's a good shot, and also a well-controlled cue ball. And as I said, it wasn't the kind of red you wanted early in a break. Now he's got a score from this. Chances are few and far between against someone like Selby in good form with his all-round game. It's going to be around the blue and the pink. The black's out of the game currently, and I don't think he'll be in a hurry to get it into open play.
Eight.
Yes, and it's important from a psychological point of view. He makes the most of this opportunity. Mark Selby's put down the marker in the first frame with one chance and a frame-winning contribution. Ding has got to show to Mark that he's going to do the same.
40. $50. $21.
Just a chance now in playing this red. He'll just nudge into the red of just the left of it. That's right. And it makes you see both
22.
these reds now available into this corner pocket. So that was a clever shot. Just nudged the other two reds to make them available. So now he doesn't have to do much with the pink. So we can see 3 reds, 3 pinks.
28.
A couple of reds in the far end of the table that are in the open.
29.
I'm just trying to work out, as Ding will, whether he needs the awkward reds near the top cushion and the side cushion. Chances are, let me see what he is now, he's 28 points in front, these 2 reds, 2 pinks, 42,
35.
those 2 reds at the top. He's going to need one of the awkward reds.
$36.
He's just overdone that slightly. Wanted to be straight on this pink.
Came off the cushion pretty fast, that one. There's a slight angle. Interesting shot choice. Very interesting. Didn't think he'd be interested in getting the black out.
Yeah, well, I think it was
42.
just the way he landed on the pink. If it had been straight on the pink, he'd have played for the red, but he thought, well, I've not played a good positional shot, but it's perfect to bring the red and black into play. I think he can get on the black off this red. Well, that was a brave shot. He played the more difficult red, the one that was near the cushion. And now you'd expect him to win this frame at this visit. The reds he needs are all in the open.
Well, he's not quite there yet, but it's been a good effort so far.
50. $51.
After this black, colour red will make him safe. Not quite far enough. He's all right. He can play it. He's got to control the cue ball.
58.
And it's not the end of the world if he goes up for a lower value colour actually from this, because those two reds up there, it makes them easier to play on. They missed it by a considerable margin in the end.
딩전휘vssel비 58.
Wasn't quite behind it, but I still thought he'd get it, to be honest. Not very close at all.
Good pot, but well, just about on the brown, but it's tricky. 50 points behind now, so there's 59 possible on the table, so he's got points to play with. Doesn't necessarily need pinks and blacks with each red, but this brown is a little bit tricky. It was a bit tricky, and that is a let-off for 딩전휘vssel비, because all he needs now is a red and a colour, and 딩전휘vssel비 will need a snooker.
One. Five. Thank you. 6. $12. $13. $20. $21.
He'll feel better because he did miss one chance into the pocket. He just knocked that red into. He wasn't punished for it. Not always the case at this level. It's got the potential for a really good match between these two, possibly a great match.
26.
Had a few of those already in this championship. Been some terrific games. I do feel that Selby will be
28.
favoured on the form he's in, and also the fact that Ding has yet to really ever play at the top of his game here at the Crucible, but it's also only a matter of time before that changes.
31. 35. $40. 46.
Pretty good stuff there. 2 half-century breaks from 딩전휘, 58 and 53, and this match is now level at 1 frame each.
Quietly as possible, please. Thank you.
Good standard. A couple of balls missed in that frame, but surprise when they were missed. Selby had a chance, and he was stretching a bit. Mr. Brown, I don't think it was necessarily a frame-winning chance. There was plenty of safe balls, but that's one of the few that he did miss there. And that was his last shot in the frame. Played a lot of snooker this year. That was my only worry about Mark Selby. He played well over 100 matches. Made a lot of century breaks. It's a record now. He's made the most of any player ever in a season, right up into the 50s. Doesn't come here as a fresh player, but he comes to the Crucible as a very confident player.
Referee Brendan Moore just completing the task of setting the balls up as Mark waits for the return of 딩전휘.